Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Alex and I post 3 beauty related videos every single week, so if you love a good makeup video make sure you hit that subscribe button and also put the notification bell on so you're notified every single time that I upload. Now today guys, I have got such an exciting video. You already know what it is because of the title, but you have no idea how excited I am to film this. You are actually watching this on the day that I'm filming it. That's how dedicated I am. I want to get this review up ASAP just so you guys can see what I think of the palette, whether you want to buy it or not, or if you have bought it and want to know what I think of it as well. But guys, I know I'm reviewing the new Jeffree Star Blood Lust palette. Now this is very expensive. This is £54 and I actually spent an additional £4 to get it next day so I could film it this weekend for you, and I literally cannot express how much I'm looking forward to seeing how this works on my eyes. If you've been here for a while, you know that I am a huge fan of purple eyeshadow. I love purple so much. It's one of my favourite colours to put on my eyes. So yes, I'm very excited to try this. First of all, let's just talk about the packaging. He always goes beyond people's expectations when it comes to packaging. I didn't even know you could do this type of packaging, this shape of eyeshadow palette. Like, he blows my mind with every single launch that he comes out with. So it is a beautiful hexagon. It is a hexagon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a hexagon. And it has this beautiful design on it where it says Blood Lust. And it has the reflective gold packaging as well, and all the blood dripping from the crown at the front. I'm a huge fan of this. And then it has all the ingredients and all the contact details and stuff on the back of the packaging, but obviously we want to know what the inside is like. So when you open it up, here is the palette. Like, guys, honestly I'm so excited. So he actually he actually put this cardboard in the packaging to stop it from moving around. Can you see? To stop it from damaging eyeshadows and stuff, which I think is a really good idea as well. This is the palette. Again, did not know that you could get a velvet palette. Like, where have you ever seen a velvet eyeshadow palette before? Like, it is honestly crazy, and that is obviously why it's more expensive as well than his other palettes. I thought the Conspiracy palette was going to be a lot of money, but it actually was only 48 like all the rest of them. However, this is 54. I think Jawbreaker was 54 as well. But this packaging is just immense. It is unreal. I love this packaging so much. It's going to be a bit of an annoyance to store, but nevertheless it is beautiful packaging, and it is velvet. It's crazy. It has this little knob here on the side, and then you just flick it up, and here is the inside. It does come with a not a flimsy plastic, it's more of like a hard plastic cover, but I think he said he listened to people's feedback and that's what he wanted to put in there to cover the eyeshadows, to protect them. And guys, oh my god, how do I even hold this? This is what the palette looks like. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, like in the reveal, I was like, it doesn't really look how I thought it was gonna look. Like, my initial thoughts were it to be more purples and golds, whereas this is more purples. There's like a teal in there, like a dark black, a dark purple. It's got a lot of pastel shades in it as well. There's actually no gold in here, which I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie, this looks so much better in real life than it does in a video. In his reveal, I wasn't, you know, massively excited about it when he revealed it, but now that I've got it in real life and I can see them for myself, it is truly a beautiful eyeshadow palette. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 18 shadows in here, and as I said, it retails for £54. You have this huge mirror here as well. So I need to stop rambling because we actually need to get into the eye look. But firstly, before I do dive into the eye look, I'm going to do some swatches for you because I am dying to swatch Wet Jewel and Pink Magic, which are his like new formula. I'm so excited. So let's dive into those quickly and then we can get into the eye look. So guys, this is the first 11 shades swatched and I am so impressed with these swatches. This shade, and these like metallic-y shades swatched so creamy. It felt so nice to touch. It is unreal. I'm a huge fan of these shades, and considering this is a pastel lilac, it swatches really well. I'm super impressed with them. And this is the last 6. These are the remainder of the purple shades. It is beautiful. Considering purples are really hard to make, that swatch is unreal. So I am so impressed with these swatches. Apart from this green, it did swatch a little bit patchy. Also, just a reminder, Jeffree Star Cosmetics is fully vegan and cruelty free across all of his products. So considering this is a purple palette and it's vegan and cruelty free, I think that's so impressive. I'm literally so excited. Let's get into the eye look. Okay guys, because I know cut crease is best, I'm going to do a cut crease because I just personally feel like I'm the best, like, not the best in the world, like no, I mean like that's the best thing that I can do. I'm going to do a half cut crease, matte purples, and then one of the shimmery purples on the cut crease. I'm so excited. Let's stop rambling and let's get into it. I'm just going to put a little bit of the P. Louise base down just because purples can go a little bit patchy and stuff. So I just want to set this down so the shadows have something to stick to. Right, so I'm going to take the darkest purple first. So this is the shade Blood Queen. A lot of people were saying there weren't enough dark purples, but we will obviously see how it pans out. So there's a lot of kickback in the pan, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap this on my outer corner to start with. So it's applying a little bit patchy, but once you go over the top and build it up, it is fine. I think purple is just one of those hard shades to make. Oh, and by the way, this is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS6. I thought it'd be a bit fitting to use his brushes. And I've actually got no fallout on under my eyes, so that's really impressive as well. Next, I'm going to take this shade, which is Vivid Mood, and I'm actually going to blend that a little bit on top of where I put Blood Queen, and then start to actually drag it across here. Because we're doing a half cut crease, I still need shadows over this side, so I'm just going to blend it slightly in the middle. I need another brush. I'm going to take this on a 433 brush. And then I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Defiant. That's a really pale pastel purple. It is a little bit crumbly. I'm taking this on a really tiny brush. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS13, and I'm just blending this at the front and just taking it slightly above where I put that Vivid Mood shade, just so it blends out the top edges and looks a little bit more seamless. Gonna go back in with my original brush and Blood Queen, and I'm just gonna build up that outer corner a little bit, as some of the shade did actually fade a little bit. I'm going to take the shade High King, which is more of a darker purple, but it's not a bluey toned purple. And I'm just going to blend this across like this. Just going to take that Divine shade again and blend out the top edges. I'm going to take Blood Queen again. I'm just going to take it a little bit further across my lid. Maybe like halfway across. At the moment I've got this patchiness here, like the colours clung to like this area and not around it. So I'm just going to try and rectify that. So I've just applied all the matte shades. At the moment it honestly looks like all the purple shades have meshed into one. Apart from that really beautiful pastel lilac, it really blends in well with the rest of the shades. I am having a little bit of patchiness, not on this side but just here. It's clung a little bit. Obviously when I look forward, because I've got hooded eyes, you can't actually tell. It's just when I open up and stretch my eyelid you can see it. I'm now going to do a half crease because I really want to put one of those new beautiful shades on the half cut crease, and hopefully it will look a little bit more put together. I'm using the P. Louise base again. I absolutely love this thing. Okay, so I've done the cut crease. It's now time for the shimmers. I'm so excited. So I'm going to start off with Pink Magic, which is this purple tone. This one's more pink. I'm just going to start off with this one, just because it's just more purple. So I'm going to take this on this M152. I don't know if this is a brush you can actually buy or if it was just in the James Charles set. I don't know if this is going to be easier to apply on my finger, but I'm just going to try. So I'm going to start off in the outer edge and I'm going to apply this. And now I'm going to take that lighter pink shade, that Wet Jewel, and I'm going to use the other side of this M431. It's like more of a tip, and I'm going to just place this in my inner corner. I'm also now going to bring that Wet Jewel shade in my inner corner. Right, now I need to blend out this shimmer, and by the way guys, it literally looks wet on my eyes. I'm so happy with these shimmers. They are amazing. Back with the M433, and I'm going to take the shade High King again, which is this shade here, and I'm just going to use that firstly to start blending that shimmer in with the matte. And I'm going to take a bit of Blood Queen. Oh, that's better. And then I'm going to take Divine, that pastel purple, and just bring that colour back at the front a little bit. Just taking a blending brush. This is the Jeffree Star JS9. Just blending that purple in at the front, just because I think I got a little bit carried away with that. I'm now going to take Vile Serpent, which is the teal shade in the palette. I'm not going to lie, I feel like it's a little bit of an odd colour to put in a purple palette, but I'm going to use it anyway. And then I'm going to put that all the way across my lower lash line. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my original brush, no additional product. To be fair, it does actually blend in nicely with the purples, and this is kind of now gone a bit bluey, but I will. It does go with the eyes. Just got to add that pink wet jewel shade to my brow bone. Right, so I've now done the eye look. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to go put some lashes on, mascara. Obviously I'm going to clean up this edge, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Sorry the lighting is so crap today. It's very windy and cloudy. But this is the finished look. I've of course used my Unicorn Cosmetics Lemon Meringue Lashes. I've got Jeffree Star Christmas Cookie on my lips. This is my favourite nude ever. And I've got a Primark mascara on my bottom lashes, and this is the finished look. So guys, let's round up my final thoughts on the Jeffree Star Blood Lust palette. So as I mentioned in the beginning, the colour story is not what I was expecting. I definitely didn't expect a teal and a red. But nevertheless, I like the colour story. Now that I'm seeing it in real life, it does kind of make sense, apart from the greeny shade, but I mean it does look beautiful on my lower lash line mixed in with the purple. So I do actually like the colour story. I think the only thing that's missing is like a true gold, like metallic, like that would be so beautiful in here. The matte purples, yes, this is a vegan and cruelty free formula, but considering that, once you apply it to a wet base, it does apply a bit patchy, but once you build it up, that's where you get the full pigmentation. So this palette does require a little bit more work, but when you do finish it, the end result is so beautiful. I love this so much, and I cannot get over the formula of those new metallic diamond-y shades. Like, they are so beautiful. You do kind of end up, if you use all of the matte purples, which is what I've done, you do kind of just end up mixing it all together, and it just comes to like one purple look. The shade that did make it look a bit different was that really beautiful pastel lilac shade. And then once you add the cut crease, the lashes, once the look is complete, it does look beautiful. So I am very, very happy with the look that I have created today. Let me know down below if you like it as well. So this is £54, which is an extortionate amount of money for an eyeshadow palette. I think if you are a collector of Jeffree Star makeup, like myself, then this is another beautiful addition to your collection. If, of course, this palette would only be right for you if you love purple eyeshadows. If you don't love them, then obviously don't buy this palette. These are probably one of the most beautiful purple eyeshadows I have actually played with. I do like the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones as well, but this palette is more expensive than Anastasia Beverly Hills, and they don't have like a proper purple palette, I don't think. The Norvina one's not really that purple. This is like the most beautiful true purple palette ever. If you can't afford the Jeffree Star one, definitely opt in for the Morphe 39S. That is another purpley pink palette. I think is about £39, but you can get a discount code like for 10% off. So I am going to recommend this palette. I love Jeffree Star's makeup. I feel like it never ever ever disappoints me. There's just a few little critiques. Obviously the packaging is not massively travel friendly, but I don't think it's meant to be for travelling. This is just completely bougie and really extra, and I love it. I'm literally here for it. So I think that pretty much rounds up my thoughts for this palette. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving this video a massive thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think of it, what you think of the price point. Do you think it's worth it? And if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!